What's up? It's Dom, and today I'm here with another video. As you might notice, there was an update on NBA The Run. I've made a video about it. I've made a video about the roadmap, about the updates they are planning, and I made another video about the patch notes from the recent update from 25th of June. So in this video, we will take a look at the attributes, because in the patch notes they said that they changed some of the attributes for some players. So we will go one by one, we will see what's different, and then we will hop into the gameplay and we will test if NBA The Run lied to us or if they really changed the game the way they told us. Alright, so first off, let's hop to the attribute, because they said they improved attributes for Trae Young and DJ, the Destiny Jackson, one of the street legends. Okay, so first off, we are gonna go to Trae Young. Now if I pull up Trae Young's stats from before the update, there are some differences. I'm gonna put screenshots on the screen one by one next to each other so you can see the differences. But briefly, Trae Young's three-pointer got increased from 4 out of 5 to 5 out of 5. The rest of it is same, the defense is the same, and then his speed increased to 5 out of 5 and his stamina increased to 5 out of 5. So his threes are better, his speed is better, and his stamina is better. So they didn't lie about Trae Young. Trae Young is improved. Next one, they said they improved Destiny Jackson. We got her right here. Let me just find real quick her stats from before the update. Again, I will put it next to each other and we will see. Twos are the same, threes are the same, dunks are the same, handles are the same, passes as well. Defense is the same. Everything is the same. Destiny Jackson got the exact same attributes as before the update. So when they said they improved attributes for Trae Young and DJ, this is not a true. They improved the attributes for Trae Young, but DJ's attributes are the same. So I don't know. In another point, they said that they improved her jump shot animation because she had that slow animation. So after I check all the attributes, I'm gonna go into the shoot around and we're gonna see if her jump shot is different. But they didn't change her attributes. That's a lie, right? Then they said improved street legend attributes to make them more viable players and opponents. So we are gonna check the other street legends and see their attributes, right? So we got Shentong right here. Again, I pull up his stats and his stats are the same. Again, I got his stats on the other monitor. Whoever is wondering, on the other monitor on another screen, I have one of my older videos that I released 2 weeks ago at the very first day of the game launch. So as soon as the game officially released and launched, I made a video where I went through all the players and showed their attributes. So I'm watching this video, right? And again, Shentong's attributes are completely the same. There is no change at all. We're gonna move to El Gigante next. I will be putting the screens, I will be putting the attributes next to each other so you know that I'm not lying. Now I already see a difference for El Gigante. So his offense is completely the same. His defense is completely the same. However, he got more power. So his power was increased from 4 out of 5 to 5 out of 5. So El Gigante was changed. Okay, let's move to the spin cycle. As I'm looking on the spin cycle, his offense is the same, his defense is the same, and his physicals are the same as well. So spin cycle is also without a change. Then we have Bobito Garcia. Let me see if Bobito changed. Offense is the same, defense is the same, physicals are the same. So the only street legend that was improved in the attributes is El Gigante. So they low-key lied to us, or maybe they just worded it wrong. I'm not sure, but hey, this is not all the street legends were improved, you know. And then we have another point: player attribute updates based on player feedback. So they supposedly changed the attributes for Cade Cunningham, SGA, Bam Adebayo, Jalen Brunson, and Victor Wembanyama. So again, we are going to go one by one. At first, we have Cade Cunningham. Let me just find him real quick. Here he is. So okay, so Cade Cunningham is different. As you can see, his three-pointer dropped from 5 no, sorry, his attribute was increased. His three-pointer was increased from 4 out of 5 to 5 out of 5. His handles were also increased from 4 out of 5 to 5 out of 5. His guard was increased from 3 out of 5 to 4 out of 5. His steals were increased to 3 out of 5. His blocks were increased to 4 out of 5. And then his speed was increased and his aura was increased. So Cade Cunningham received a decent boost. Now, I'm not gonna lie, because they increased his three-pointer was already good, but now it's even better. But because they increased his defense so much, he is going to be one of the best point guards to play in this game, because these point guards that have blocks on 4 out of 5, they are OP. That's, for example, Tyrese Maxey or SGA. So Cade Cunningham right now, he will be joining, like he will be one of the best guards to play in this game. Another guy that supposedly is changed is SGA. So we are going to look, because they didn't specify the version, so we are gonna look at the both versions, right? First off, we have OKC SGA. His offense is completely the same. His defense is completely the same. And his physicals are completely the same as well. So we are going to check the Clippers version. So the OKC version is not changed. We are gonna see the Clippers version. His offense is the same, his defense is the same, and his physicals are the same as well. So SGA again did not change. However, let me put a disclaimer here, right? Some of the developers, or somebody commented under one of my videos, that the developers said that there is each attribute got a rating from 0 to 100 or whatever, right? So just because, for example, his threes, SGA's threes are 4 out of 5, right? But the fact that it's 4 out of 5 even after the update, that doesn't mean that he didn't receive a boost or a nerf, because in reality, his three can be better or worse, but it will not get displayed on the stat sheet, on the player ratings, you know, because the difference is not that big. So just a quick disclaimer, right? But yeah, both versions of SGA's seems untouched. Then we have Bam Adebayo. Let me find him real quick. We got Bam right here. His offense is the same, his defense is the same, his physicals are the same. So again, seems untouched. Then we have Jalen Brunson. Let me find Jalen Brunson right here. His offense is the same, his defense is the same, and his physicals changed. His aura dropped to 4 out of 5. So Jalen Brunson actually was nerfed. They actually made him worse. Now, I don't know why his aura dropped. He just won a trophy and he got the finals MVP. I don't know why his aura is dropping. But, alright. And the last player that was changed is Victor Wembanyama. So let me find him real quick. Here we got Victor Wembanyama. So his offense is the same. His defense is the same. And his physicals are the same as well. So he seems untouched. Now, let me pick Destiny Jackson and let me go into the shoot around. So we are going to see her jump shot, right? And I'm gonna try. Let me see. Oh yeah, her jump shot is a lot faster and a lot smoother. Her jump shot is nice. Oh my god. Okay, I will try to find a clip, because as you might know, I made a challenge for myself where I win the trophy with every single player in this game, and I already uploaded the episode with Destiny Jackson. So I'm gonna try to get a clip from that video and again show you the comparison of the jump shots. All right. But yeah, these were the attributes. Now we're gonna hop into some gameplay. So I'm gonna make a cut right here and see you right there. Also, quick reminder, I don't know how long the gameplay is gonna take, because I really wanna like play multiple games to test a certain stuff, right? Because if I only play one run, then I don't really have enough time to test it. But so I really want to get a few games in. So if you get bored throughout the video, you can just skip a little bit, right? Because at the end I will summer up the update and I will talk about it, and I will be honest. I will say whatever from the patch notes is true and whatever is not true. All right, so stick around. See you there. All right, we took a look at some of the players, some of the attributes that were changed for certain players. Now it's time to get into the actual gameplay, and we will see. We will check some of the features. Let me just, matter of fact, let me open the patch notes on my other monitor so I can be checking the different like points and see if it's valid. Let me see. Okay. So they said they made changes to some of the modes. Now Dunkfest is complete. Okay. So yeah, we are not starting off really good. So first off, Dunkfest mode is not changed. It's still 3 points for dunks, 1 point for other shots, up to 18. So this mode is completely the same. Then one thing that they said they changed is that they fixed the intros, that you are no longer able to move. And it just happened to me the first ever run in the game. So as you can see, this thing is still not fixed. This thing is still not fixed. You can still, there is still this bug where you can like move. Fake him real quick. So this is not a check mark, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you can see, another thing, they said they fixed is the Steph Curry dunk, because sometimes it was dragging you in a different animation. Now this is a check mark. This is really fixed. As you can see, the Steph Curry right now, every time he dunked, even if it was from the longer range, it was his signature dunk. So this is fixed. Another thing that I want to talk about that I noticed right away is that the blocks are better. They feel better now. Now, I don't really think they were saying anything about the blocks, but I have to say that you just saw me smack the ball from behind. Every time, by the way, every time I will talk about a certain thing that I realized, I will play it again in the slow motion. I will edit it later in the editor, right? So you know what I'm talking about. But you just saw me smack the ball or block the ball. I blocked the Scotty Barnes shot from behind. You saw that. This never happened to me. This type of block, I've never seen it before. So they definitely tuned the blocks and they feel way better and way more authentic. Even when I went for a dunk and LeBron James, he blocked me, it looked like way more real. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Another thing I realized, maybe that's just my feeling, but I feel like the players, like the characters, are a bit smaller. Maybe that's just my... Right now it feels okay, so I don't really know. But maybe the players, they feel a little bit smaller in certain situations. Oh my god. Then they said that they somehow changed the animations for the pushes. I would also agree to that, because you just saw Jokic push me and I was flying, bro. I was flying. Oh my god, that was a bad timing, but Curry got it. It's our ball. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, just like that. Nice. Ooh. Hell no. Hell no. Just like that. Now, one thing I gotta say, I played one game before, just one game I tried before this video, and when they said they fixed the issue with Zion's dunk where the ball didn't visually go through the hoop, if you saw the previous video where I commented on the patch notes, I said that it keeps happening for other players as well, right? Now, I didn't play against Zion, but that run before I started recording, I played against Eamon Thompson, and he went into a dunk and I contested him, and he missed the dunk, and the ball didn't go through the hoop, and it still counted. Like, it's still, the game still thought that he scored, you know. So that is not fixed as well. Like, maybe they fixed the Zion dunk, I don't know, but it's still happening with other players. Damn. What? And at the very end of the video, I will attach like the screenshot of all the notes, and we will go one by one and see if the change really was noticeable in the game or not. Damn. I also feel like I'm running a little bit slower. I don't know if they did something to the game speed. I feel like I'm a bit slower though. It's just the whole gameplay feels a little bit more realistic and more like smooth and authentic. So, but maybe that's just my feeling. I don't know. Tuned delays. They said also tuned delays for guard and protect ball abilities. So I'm gonna try though. Try it in the game to see if I notice any difference. As I said in the previous vid, I didn't really feel like it was delayed though. But we will see. I will try. Ooh. Now they also said that they tuned down the steals, so it costs more stamina and also it makes you way slower. So I'm going to try to reach now. Well, I'm not sure about the stamina. I don't really know how much stamina it cost before, but when it comes to speed, maybe I'm a little bit slower, but I don't really feel the difference. I gotta say, I don't really feel the difference in the steals. Spark it, hell yeah, from the logo. Oh, they got him back. Yeah, I mean, the stamina really is a thing, I feel like, because right now I just attempted 2 steals and I had no stamina, so... Oh my god. Green. I don't really feel like... I'd never noticed like that it's delayed. Now I'm talking about the guard and protect ball abilities. I never complained about it being delayed, but now that they said they fixed it, now I feel like it's delayed. Yo, maybe I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe that's you know, just my feeling. Maybe just a mistake on my end. I don't know. But I feel like now it's more delayed than before. Because I used to spam the L2 button, like when I was dribbling, you know, just to make it look a little bit cool. I was spamming the L2 button for the guard up, for the protect the ball ability. And it was fast as hell, and right now it was slower, like now it felt like it's delayed. Then there's the reduced near hoop radius for block to increase chances of high skill goaltending. So we are going to see if any goaltendings happen. Also there's tuned rim bounce to avoid ball landing on top of the backboard. So we will also watch for these situations. Added 2 good shot outcomes to increase variety and make the outcome less predictable. I don't really know if I noticed a different like shot outcome. Yeah, Steph doesn't want to get ready, so we're gonna switch real quick. We're gonna do a quick switch. Then what's also in there? The shove recoil animation set. The shoves were different, so this is a check mark. Oopsidy and Dunkfest rule sets are now set to rare. Now, in our very first run, the first 2 games were Dunkfest. I mean, it could be a coincidence, but still, like, first 2 games, Dunkfest? It's weird, nah? And then there's some of the like user interface changes. I ain't really like gonna talk about it. We are just gonna cover the gameplay, the most important, let's say, fixes. Now, as you can see, the Bobito Garcia in the intro, his shorts are not bugging no more, so that's fixed as well. Now we got Wemby against us. They said they somehow tuned the block animations for Wemby, so we will see. Damn. It's Harden? Oh. Oh my god. Good shot. Now, I'm not gonna lie, maybe it works because I feel like Wemby used to like be teleporting. Like right now, when he was coming back, I feel like before he would get like teleported and grab the block, grab the ball. So maybe that's somehow fixed. Good pass, bro. Good pass, Harden. I really feel like the players are a bit smaller though. Ooh, he was trying to pass the ball. That's unlucky. Oh my god. Terrible miss. But again, Wemby didn't really jump that high as he used to. So Wemby is probably really like fixed. They really fixed the blocks. However, they said that they polished the animations for blocks for Giannis, El Gigante, and Wemby. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit surprised that LeBron is not in there because LeBron also was very glitchy for the blocks. He was also teleporting to get the block, so hell yeah. Why am I missing? I hit these shots usually. Damn. He shot that? Is he crazy? Fire. Damn! Don't tell me he gonna hit the shot, bro. Alright, I was about to say. I also made a poll on my YouTube channel about what video do you want me to upload next. There is the playing NBA The Run until I lose video, or the best zone ability in NBA The Run video, or the top 5 most underrated players in NBA The Run. So go ahead and vote what video you wanna be uploaded next. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this video will come first, right? Because in this video we are testing the update, so this video will go first, and then after this I will upload whatever got the most votes. If nobody votes, then I'ma just pick one. This is something they fixed. Did you notice it? They said that when you shoot in traffic, when someone is near you, they will drop your chance to hit a shot. And we could see that right now, because every time I got the pickup ball and I ran to shoot the fadeaway from the top of the key, and some players were behind me, it never mattered. Like, it was always open shot and I always hit the shot. Right now, as you might have noticed, my circle was red, so I had low chance because someone was close, and I missed the shot completely. So they were not lying about this. It really is changed. It really is tougher to hit a shot when someone's close right now. Oh my days! He broke all of their ankles. That was a... what? That looked like it went out of the rim though, but it didn't. Am I tripping? I'm gonna slow it down later. Damn, Harden. Fireball, fireball alert. And I have the zone ability. Fire! Fire! One small detail I realized, now you cannot shoot after the time is over. Before it didn't really go into the basket, but you could have went into the shot even after. Now you cannot do it. And as you can see, all 3 players against us left again.
Legends get made right here, right now.
Now, I'm gonna take some time playing because I really want to test the new update. But at the end of the video, as I said, I will check everything they said in the patch notes and do some like summarization. So make sure to stick to the end of the video. Now I'm gonna, like, I don't know how long the video is gonna be because I want to get some gameplay. But if you don't want to waste too much time, feel free to skip to the end and just check the, you know, the summarization that I will be doing. Damn, I was going crazy right now. All right, my friend Yusuf, that I'm playing with right now, my duo on the game, he said he got time for the last run, then he's going to sleep, and I'm probably gonna do the same. So we are gonna get the last run right now, and then we are gonna go ahead and do the outro, do the, like, summary it up. Am I tripping or they were robots again? I feel like I saw the robot icon. Okay, this is definitely not a robot. Okay, okay. These are players. There's the ball. Ooh, over LeBron. You're trying to do that over LeBron? That ain't gonna work, bro. Nice, come on. I was trying to pass the ball already. Fire. He just keeps shooting over him. You need to jump, bro. Yeah, we gotta seriously start like playing. Nice. You cannot like let Kawhi Leonard get close to you. Look, as soon as I get the ball, instantly pass it. Ooh, we jump both at the same time. Oh, they missing. Damn. Oh my god. Are they being serious right now? Nice. What happened right now? Watch out for Kawhi. Oof, I hit my head. Come on. Damn, they are bullying us right now. It feels like I don't have stamina at all, bro. Like, what the fuck? I feel so trash right now. We cannot block it. Alright, bro. Didn't even have enough time to pass it. I don't know what's happening. What the fuck? I had the ball already, bro. What the fuck is this game, bro? And also I realized one thing. Oh, I know why. So yeah, like I don't know what the fuck was this game, bro. I didn't have a stamina the whole game. I wasn't even trying to steal like that. I didn't have the stamina the whole game. I kept missing open shots. We couldn't make a pass. Like, what the hell was that? And Kawhi was just spamming the whole game, like getting every steal. This shit was weird as hell. And what I wanted to talk about as well, they said that they fixed the steals, because before, when you knocked the ball loose and didn't get the ball, it still counted as a steal, right? But now they fixed it. So if you steal the ball, knock it out of his hands, and you don't grab the ball, then it doesn't count as a steal. So as you could see, I knocked the ball out of his hands. I got my zone ability ready. I was able to activate it, but I didn't. And then he took the ball off the ground, and it actually took away my zone ability. So once again, I was not ready to activate it. So this is interesting. This is interesting. Let's get one more trophy for the culture. So let's wrap it up. Hey, the last game, I don't know what happened. Like, what the fuck was even that? It's just everything went their way. Bro, are they bots again? Why are they moving like this? Give me that. Oh my god. Now I'm hitting fireballs, but when it matters, I can't hit a shot. Yo, I'm struggling a lot with the stamina. Like, even if I don't reach, the stamina is still like... What the fuck, LeBron? Chill the fuck out, bro. Fireball, fireball. Okay, bro.
Cookies without a dollop of cream.
Damn. See, now I'm hitting everything. But last game, it was impossible to hit a shot, bro. Look at this. What I'm telling you. And again, it was free robots, bro. LeBron was definitely not a robot at the beginning of the game. I feel like, because he was doing the advanced moves and he was like trying different shit. But I feel he probably left the game afterwards. So people are still like leaving in this game for whatever reason, to save their win-loss ratio, or I don't know. But I'm playing a lot of robots, bro. He got Dunkfest again. Look, again, one player with two robots. Once again, there's only Luka Doncic, and then Anthony Davis and Victor Wembanyama are both robots, bro. What is happening, bro? I played like... Damn. 90% of the people we play against are robots, bro. Hey! Over Wemby though? Come on. Oh my god. Push the shit out of him. Damn. Okay. Ain't no way. That's you. He tried. What is wrong with my camera right now? My camera is back. I didn't switch the camera, by the way. Let me see. What the fuck? Now it's fixed. Okay. Going to the semis. In the zone. Yeah, I had like 100% success on this type of shot, and now I can't hit it, bro. So they definitely changed the shooting in the traffic. That spin was slow as fuck. What the hell? Yo, why I feel like the steals are even easier than before, bro? They definitely tuned the blocks. The blocks are way harder to hit right now. But the steals feel the same. Even like, maybe even better though. See, like, I would get this. This would have been a block before. Bro, come on. Am I gonna be shooting airballs with in the zone? Finally, bro. Hit a shot. God damn. Oh my god, bro. Give me that. Get you right back, bitch. Hell yeah. Okay. So the goaltendings, as you can see, the goaltendings work. But this is not a block. The blocks are definitely tuned down for every player. Not only the ones they set. We got the top of the backboard right now. Okay, bro. Why am I even shooting when LeBron is close? So did they like tune all the players just for LeBron to be the best like defender in the game? I don't understand, bro. LeBron is the only one overpowered for the blocks right now. We are in the finals. Ones and twos, first to 15. Let's do it. Fire. I want that trophy, man. I want it. Ooh. Ah, that was dumb decision. Hell yeah. He tried to pass it. That's not his fault. Block it. Nice. Let's do it. Fire! Fire! No. Bro hit his head? Oh. Now I hit my head. Damn! Okay. Last 3 points. Let's do it. Nice. Last point. Last point. Come on. Damn. Just like that. Nice, we got it. All right. So right now, we got the trophy. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna make a quick cut, and we're gonna summary it up. We're gonna talk about the update. All right. So see ya there. Okay. So now we are going to check all of the patch notes, or not all of the patch notes. There are certain like user interface changes, for example, that are not that important right now, but we will check the main patch notes, the main changes, and talk about if it's true, if it really made an impact on the game, and just summary it up real quick. All right, so we are going to start by improved attributes for Trae Young and DJ. As you saw in the beginning of the video, the attributes for Trae Young really changed. So Trae Young attributes received a boost. However, Destiny Jackson looks untouched. Now I'm gonna say one thing again, and I said it already. I'm gonna say one thing. Supposedly, every attribute got a rating between 0 up to 100. So, for example, if someone's attribute is 4 out of 5, it can have rating, for example, 76, right? And now his rating might be 80, and his attribute is still 4 out of 5. So, just because the attributes look the same, that doesn't mean the player didn't receive a boost in the attributes, right? But I'm just going off the visual cue in the main menu, right? So this is a half check mark. Trae Young received a boost. Destiny Jackson was the same. Then we have reduced startup animation on DJ's jump shot to be more in line with other players. This is a check mark. This is a true. You saw me go into the shoot around. You saw the comparison. Her jump shot is way faster, way smoother. So yeah, this is a check mark. Fixed issue with Zion's dunk where the ball didn't visually go through the hoop. I cannot comment on this because I didn't really meet any Zion throughout the gameplay. But as I said in the video, I don't have it recorded, right? But the one run that I played before I recorded the video, there was Amen Thompson in the other team and he was trying to dunk on me and I jumped to contest him and he missed the dunk and somehow it counted as a dunk. So maybe they fixed it for Zion's dunk, but it's still happening. It's still in the game, right? So this might be a check mark for Zion, but it's not a check mark because it's not like this stuff is still happening in the game. Steph now uses correct dunk at long range. This is a check mark. We saw that the dunks for the dunk animation for Steph is fixed. Now he's only getting his signature animation that's fixed. Polished animation for Giannis, El Gigante and Wemby blocks. I didn't play against Giannis and El Gigante, but Wemby definitely was different. So I guess this is a check mark, but I feel like they polished the block animations for all the players. Like it felt way more difficult to get a block than before the update. Now LeBron was still OP. LeBron was still like jumping, teleporting like crazy. So, but other players, I feel like it was like the blocks were had to be somehow tuned. Improved LeBron idol. I didn't really pay attention to it. I don't really care that much, to be honest. Fixed bug that lists Bobitos in the zone ability as ankle breaker, but in the game he was as a deep threat. I didn't really test it because Bobito is still locked for me, but I guess they changed it. Why would they lie about that? Improved Street Legend character attributes to make them more viable players and opponents. Now, as we checked in the beginning, the only Street Legend that received an improved attribute was El Gigante, because they increased his power, right? But all other Street Legends look the same. So unless it's really not how they said it, like unless they slightly like improve their stats but the attributes look the same on the stat sheet, unless it's like this option, then they were lying. This is not a check mark for me because they are saying improved Street Legend character attributes. If only El Gigante got changed, then they can say improved El Gigante attributes, but not Street Legend character attributes. For me, because the rest of them remain the same. Then we have player attribute updates based on player feedback. Cade, SGA, Bam, Brunson, and Wemby. This again is not a check mark, but it's the same scenario. Maybe they changed the ratings a little bit and it stayed the same on the stat sheet. I don't want to like falsely accuse them, but this is not a check mark for me. Like Cade received a significant boost, so that's true. SGA, I checked both versions of SGA, even the rookie, even the current, both of them look the same. Bam Adebayo looked the same. Brunson was changed. They lowered his aura for some reason. After he won the trophy and after he won the finals MVP, they lowered his aura. Okay. And Wemby looked the same as well. So that's that. Continue. Increase nearby defenders' effect on jump shots to make shooting in traffic more difficult. This is a check mark for me. I definitely felt that. I used to shoot a lot of fadeaways with KD. I used to just not care if someone's near me. And my circle was always mostly yellow or green, right? Right now, when someone was close, I saw that the circle below my player is red, which means I have a low chance, and I've noticed that I'm missing a lot more shots when someone's close to me. So this is true, they made it more difficult. Tuned delays for guard and protect ball abilities. As I said, I didn't really feel any delay even before the update. Matter of fact, when I tried it now, it felt slower right now, so maybe it's just my feeling, but I never even noticed, and now after the update I feel like it's more delayed, but maybe it's just me. Tuning pass on XP and cred rewards, didn't really check that, to be honest. Kamikaze dunk ending no longer flips, didn't really check that. Add icon targeted player switching in KO Solo's defense. I didn't get to check it because I didn't play the mode where you control all of the free players, but I guess that's a check mark because why would they lie about this? So I guess this is in the game. Reduced stealer movement speed and increased energy cost for steal to balance based on community feedback. Now this is a small check mark for me. I didn't really feel the reduced movement. Like when I was running and trying to steal the ball, I felt like I'm still running the same. Maybe it was a little bit slower, but like it was very difficult to notice, so I don't really feel like I was slower. But I definitely felt like I drained more energy by trying to steal, because I tried to steal twice and I had no energy. Like the whole match I felt like I have no energy, you feel me? To be honest with you, I feel like they didn't only increase the energy cost for steal, I feel like they increased the energy cost in general for everything, maybe, because I was constantly without stamina. However, the steals are still OP. You saw the match where there was Kawhi against me. It was like the steals are still crazy. Reduced near hoop radius for block to increase chances of high skill goaltending. I didn't really test it that much, but I guess it's a check mark. You saw that one goaltending by Jokic that was on my team. So yeah, I guess that works too. Didn't really test the of the Heezy. I mean, there was a bot against me that kept spamming off the Heezy and it was working, so somehow I feel like they increased the odds, so could be a check mark, but didn't really test it like with real players. Tuned rim bounce to avoid ball landing on top of the backboard. Now, I had a situation where the ball was on the top of the backboard, but I don't want to lie now, maybe it wasn't a bounce of the rim, maybe he just straight shot it on the top of the backboard, so this is like a health check mark for me. Added 2 good shot outcomes to increase variety and make the outcome less predictable. Didn't really notice any difference. Now, I'm not saying they didn't add a good shot outcome, but I didn't like notice any difference. So this is not a like maybe a check mark. I don't know. Like it doesn't really matter to me. Visual changes. Hit reactions look less cartoony now. Don't really know how to comment on that. Polished shove recoil animation set. This is true. This is a check mark. I noticed it right away. Polished run animations for big, large players. To be honest, I didn't really notice any difference. Could be a check mark. I'm not sure. I didn't really play for big, large players, so. But I didn't realize any difference when I was just looking at the gameplay. And then the lightning, I guess. Rule set changes. Obsidian Dunkfest rule sets are now set to rare. Again, maybe it was just coincidence, but the very first run, the first 2 matches in the row, I received Dunkfest, but maybe it was just unlucky. Pickup rule set now set to common. This is a true. I definitely had a lot of pickup rule sets in these rounds. What do we have here? Fixed issue with soft locking. Don't really know how to comment on that. Fixed issue where players could start a new ability animation while in ankle breaker animation. Didn't really test it that much. But yeah, it didn't happen to me a single time. There were a lot of ankle breakers in the gameplay, and not a single time it was interrupted by starting a new ability, so I guess that's a check mark. Prevent button inputs during loading screen transitions. We don't care about that. Fixed issue where players can move around during intro or outro sequences. This is not a check mark, this is a lie. The very first game it happened to me, the very first game I played, the countdown started in the intro and we were all able to move. So this is still not fixed. Now there are the crashes. I don't really know how to comment on the crashes because maybe it's fixed, I don't know, but as you saw yourself, we were playing a lot of robots, a lot of AIs against us. So I don't know if it was like people's game crashing or they were just leaving the game. I don't know. So this is like possibly a check mark. And then we have the French German text in the locker. I don't really use these languages, so yeah, let me know. Maybe check mark, maybe not. And then there is the user interface, stats updates, audio updates. That's not really important. So these were the main things, the main changes. But besides the patch notes, I noticed my feeling after the update was that I felt a little bit slower, right? I felt a little bit slower, the animations felt a little bit smoother. I don't know if they made any changes on that, but that's just how I felt. And also I felt like the players' hitboxes or the players' bodies were a little bit more compact, a little bit smaller. But maybe that's just my feeling. Yeah, let me know in the comments. So yeah, there were a lot of changes that they made in this last update. Some of them were true, but unfortunately some of them were not true. But majority of it were just the attributes, so maybe they have an excuse that the attribute changed a little bit, but it's not visible on the stat sheet. So that's it. Y'all know in the comments. Let me know in the comments who is your favorite player to play in this game, and what do you think about the latest update. Like the video, it's free, it doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe to the channel because I have a lot of videos coming. I have like 5 videos in the drafts already. If y'all didn't see, I created a poll on YouTube about which video you want me to upload next. So go cast your vote and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the future content, alright? But most importantly, take care of yourselves and stay safe, alright? Appreciate everybody watching the video. See you in the next one. Peace.